This is the Ocean of the Ocean's Deep Blue, and on my show, we talk about deep things, usually things that are paranormal or metaphysical or just things that are plain weird, right? And we talk about them openly and with a sense of humor and a sense of exploring the concept and the ideas. Many of us have had experiences with very um, esoteric things. So, we talk about many, many things, but the trend, this trend that has been for a long time now that's concerning me, is that people have been trained and are being trained to think of the human race as being some kind of a pox on the planet, as if we are somehow a contagion. This is not true. I want to introduce you to something that I call Parasite Mind. Okay? Because, think on this. Humans, they will run into a burning building to save people and even animals that don't belong to them and risk their lives. They will share their resources with others, getting nothing in return except maybe love, maybe appreciation. They will do many things just because doing something good makes you happy. It makes us happy. There is such a great feeling I get when I cook a wonderful meal and I have somebody over. They're not paying for that meal, but they're enjoying that meal. And I'm like, yeah, we like to make other people happy. We like petting our pets and making them happy. We like it. Don't you get it? The whole campaign to make you self-loathing when actually, humans are amazing. But the parasites can't stand that. They don't understand that. And a parasite mind, we would call that, in psychological terms, the narcissist. I mean, a hardcore narcissist is definitely a parasite. The psychopath, the sociopath, they take from the host and give nothing. That is a parasite. Okay? But most humans are not that. That is an illness. That is an aberration. And sometimes it's an aberration encouraged by those who have worked themselves into high positions, powerful positions, that encourage humans to partake of the same malevolent and I can only think of it that way. Malevolent ways of thinking that they themselves are a slave to, because some of these people literally cannot think the way that a normal human does. They can't. And that doesn't mean you have to. Although they try to make you think that they're normal, no, they're not. Come on. But when you behave the same as a parasite mind, you can be infected by this. Oh, yes. You can be infected by a parasite mind. Humans have the potential to be the best thing that ever happened to this planet. We can use our knowledge, our skills, our resources, and our compassion to make this a wonderful place. Don't fall prey to the parasites. Don't subscribe to parasite mindset. I'm asking you, please, because as a psychic, I see different timelines. There is a timeline that is amazing. We have a chance of achieving. We do have a chance of achieving a beautiful world, an excellent timeline to live in. But we have to choose it. And we have to turn away from a parasite mind. And we must get them out of office. Now, whoever you think is a parasite, that's up to you. Tick off the boxes. I'm not going to tell you, okay, who to vote for. I'm not going to tell you what to do about this because you're creative. Humans are very creative. But look at the facts before you decide what to do. Be sure that you are not being tricked by those with a parasite mind, because they have absolutely no compassion, right? They have no sense really of right and wrong. You know, to them it's just a game. So they're going to try and trick you into believing something that isn't true. Okay? But there is this beautiful, bright timeline, the one that I want to live in. I think you'll want to live in it too, if you can envision it. But if you can envision it, we can have it. Look at how much we've already done. Now, if you don't believe me, we may, on this show, I may make a short about some of the civilizations that lived before us and what they've achieved and what it is possible to achieve. But that is a side thing, and why they might have fallen. I think they might have fallen due to parasite mind. But that is my theory. Okay? I'm going to leave it up to you now. Especially those of you who have the ability to do things, to instill your creativity and your expertise into the events of the world. What would you rather be remembered for? All right, remember, being self-loathing is contracting the parasite mind disease, and it is a disease. I don't know. I think we might be able to cure it in some folks, but that's a discussion for another time. Till next time, this is Ocean making waves. Now it's time for you to go out and make some of your own.